Let's take you live now to Oshawa, where Mayor Dan Carter is ringing the alarm over the rise in crime linked to addiction and mental health issues. We'll listen in live.
Annually on programs to be able to help them. We were the first with the PCOP program, which is a primary care outreach program that was started in 2018 early with the help of our regional partners and advocated on behalf of Councillor Chapman and myself to have a social worker and a paramedic working to be able to help those that are the most vulnerable. We were the first with the Welcoming Streets program. We were the first to partner up with the John Howard Society in regards to the On Point program. We were the first to work with our community health center to be able to have the Welcoming Streets. We were the first in April of 2020 to be able to make sure that the backdoor mission and agencies had the support to be able to help those most vulnerable, especially through COVID. We were the first to be able to stand up and say that we were going to support the region's, Refuge Youth Center that is now open and operating. We were the first in the community to be able to make sure that those that were suffering, that they had the services necessary. Our population of those that were most vulnerable in our city in April of 2020 was approximately 45 individuals. Today, as I speak to you, that number is over 500 in the city of Oshawa. We do not have the expertise, we do not have the resources to be able to deal with this. But what I want to say today is, this is not a lawless society. There are two conditions in regards to being welcomed into our city. They are, you abide by our bylaws and you abide by our laws. You do not sell drugs on our streets that are killing people. You do not take advantage of young men and women in the human trafficking business. You do not break into our businesses and our residents. You do not make damaging to our residents' homes and our businesses. You don't create an environment where people feel unsafe. Some of you came up Simcoe Street this morning. One of my councillors said to me, "You wouldn't believe it, Mr. Mayor, but this morning we had somebody that's shooting up on the streets." We need to do better than this. I've been advocating not only with the region but the provincial government to be able to make strategic investments in regards to taking this thing seriously. My community does not deserve to live in fear day in and day out. I am committed, my council's committed, our team is committed here at City Hall to be able to address it the best possible way we can. We have got a strong, healthy working relationship with Durham Regional Police. We continue to work with Premier Ford and of course our Deputy Premier, Minister Jones, Minister Bethan Foley. And at the time, we were dealing with Minister Tobolo in regards to trying to bring services into our community that would be able to help.
All right, that is Oshawa Mayor Dan Carter speaking out this morning, really raising and ringing the alarm bell or raising alarms about the situation in his city there. But when it comes to drug and addiction, a couple of people are in hospital after shooting on Wednesday night connected to drugs and addiction in that city. And you heard him talking about the public safety concerns, just even from his own members of city council. So some strong words there, looking for some help from the provincial and federal governments.